What's up guys, Okan here back at it with another video. Now, it's a new day in the PlayStation era, and that means more games are on the horizon for us and our joyous viewing pleasure. Now, yesterday, PlayStation just had a new PlayStation State of Play on Wednesday, March 9th, and I think the last time I made a video on a State of Play, it was July 2021. I don't know if that was the last one they had, but that's the last time I made a video on one. So this State of Play was pretty short, honestly. It was about 21 minutes long, and they didn't show too many games. There was probably like 10 games shown off. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Only like 5 of them piqued my interest, and that's what we're going to go through right now. We're going to go through like the 5 games that I really thought were kind of interesting to look at. So without wasting any more time, let's go through those 5 games right now. And number 1 is going to be a game called Exo Primal. Now, I'm definitely not the only person that thought this was Dino Crisis when it started, right? Right? Okay, good. Because I gotta say, this one piqued my interest a little bit. It looked like a mix of Dino Crisis, Overwatch, Anthem, and Titanfall. The way these exosuits look, it reminded me of Titanfall and Anthem. And the way the gameplay is, it reminded me of Overwatch. And now just the fact that dinosaurs are in the game, it reminded me of Dino Crisis, I guess. I don't know. But I don't know the premise of the game, but I saw a plethora of dinos essentially falling out of a black hole into a city. And there's people, like I said, in mechanized suits that are exterminating them on a grand scale. So it looks interesting for sure with the different types of abilities and different types of dinos I saw, but we'll just have to wait and see how it all comes together. I definitely want to check it out though when it drops in 2023. Next up, we have Square Enix's Forspoken, and it's still hard to tell exactly what this one is about to me, to be completely honest. Obviously, our main character gets thrown into a new world, kind of like an anime isekai, and she gains special abilities with, I think, a talking bracelet. But beyond that, I know really nothing. I think she's being like put on trial because, well, she's new in this world and people think she's like a demon of sorts. And I'm pretty sure she's black, so of course they're going to think she's a demon. I'm just saying. But I do know I want to get my hands on it though, because everything about it is calling my name. The combat looks sprawling, the traversal looks fluid, and it seems like it'll make for an interesting story. So I'm excited to try it out when it gets released on October 11th, 2022. And that's the date it got pushed back to, because it was initially coming out in May, I believe. But yeah, it got pushed back to October. So gotta wait a little bit longer, but it'll hopefully be worth the wait. Alright, next on the list, we're speeding through these bad boys. At number 3, we have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R. I don't know if the R stands for Battle Royale, but it just says Battle R. So, this is apparently the return to the franchise after a couple years, and I've never had the chance to play one of these fighting games because I never watched the anime JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so why would I play a game based off an anime I don't watch? But I just got into JoJo's not too long ago, so now I have no excuse to not play the game. I'm definitely not someone you would say is good at fighting games by any stretch of the imagination, because I'm one of the people that just, once I get you in that corner and I just keep doing the crouch kick, that's all I need, and I'm gonna just take you out like that. I'm not good at the combos or anything like that. I don't know if this game is big on combos or what, but it looks like there's gonna be around 50 playable characters, so plenty from the JoJo lineage to pull from, plenty different villains, plenty different characters, and I'm excited about that. And I'm a fan for sure, so I'll be checking this one out when it drops fall 2022. Next on the list, we have Trek to Yomi, or Trek to Yomi. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it, but I have to say this one looks pretty sick. So let's just say Yomi. So Trek to Yomi is a 2D black and white samurai game that gave me heavy Ghost of Tsushima vibes, just based off of aesthetic alone, nothing more. But the game essentially follows the story of Hiroki as he voyages, quote, beyond life and death to confront himself and decide his path forward, end quote. The game is reminiscent of an old samurai film like Samurai 7 or things like that. And I'm not exactly sure how combat plays out, but it looks simple enough in the trailer. But for all we know, it could be very difficult and it could kick my ass. Like Sifu is currently still playing Sifu, still getting my ass kicked in that one. I don't want to talk about it. Let's move on. But back to this game, Trek to Yomi. We'll just have to wait and see when the game is released in spring 2022 exactly what it is. But like I said, I did see some, like, I think reversal, like time reversal elements in it. It looked like bridges were reforming when he was moving forward. I'm not sure how that plays into things or how this game works out, to be completely honest, but I'm excited for, like I said, when it'll release in this year, spring. Last on our list, we have Valkyrie Elysium. And this one looked the least interesting to me out of the bunch, but it did still pop for me just a little bit. So this one is also coming from Square Enix, and it is an RPG that falls in line with the previous Valkyrie series that I've actually never played before, and I wasn't too sure what it was, if I'm being completely honest, before searching it up. So I'm not sure if this game follows a story of sorts or a specific character that's been showed off in previous games. I'm just really flying blind here, to be completely honest. But from what the trailer shows off, we got to see some of the world and some of the combat, and it looks interesting enough for me to even want to check it out. Kind of gave me Genshin Impact vibes while watching the trailer, and I enjoyed playing that game a bunch. So if this is anything like that, I'll definitely give it a go. Not sure what the story will be for us, but I'll check back and keep my eyes peeled on it and maybe check it out when it drops sometime this year. But yeah, guys, that's all the games that were interesting to me during this state of play in March. It was only about 20 minutes, so like I said, not too much shown off, maybe 10 games, and these are the 5 that piqued my interest. But these are looking like promising titles, so I'm going to be excited for them either way. Gonna go ahead and end the video and leave you guys with that, though. Let me know in the comment section down below what the favorite thing that you saw during this state of play was, and let me know what you thought of the video when you get a chance. As always, I appreciate you guys' support and your patience. As always, y'all are the best. I've got more videos on the horizon, so keep it locked with me. As always, I know I've been slacking for a while, but I'm trying my best to get some out for you guys now. And yeah, if you did go on to enjoy this vid, go ahead and like, subscribe, stay tuned to see what type of content I take on next. Later.
Bye.